started a new one. Now,
Okay, guys, I just realized when that one time when the thing exploded, I lost this much and it still hasn't glowed right.
what exploded?
Oh my god.
I just realized that.
Okay, emphasize for me and my viewers, what exploded? Your ass? Did your black hole just finally?
Experiment I was working on, and it, yeah,
What?
I mixed the wrong chemicals at the wrong time and it exploded.
So it did at night. Is actually a chemical reaction that caused an explosion. Okay,
Yes.
you know, Mage, you're actually making me really envious right now. I'm gonna have to go out to the pound or something and pick me up a goddamn cat. Like I miss having that consistent pet.
So you don't
He's
like
very affectionate right now.
Yeah. What is that noise? I'm hearing a whoosh noise. What is that?
It's not me, it's Ona.
It's your
What do you
cat.
mean?
Your cat making that noise?
No, it's Ona. That's his dog.
Oh.
she's not making any noise.
I
She's
think,
just laying down.
yeah, I think she's breathing into your microphone because every now and then,
Hey,
I'll hear a, you know, on
Boop the snoot.
yep, I
Boop
tried
the snoot.
Go beat your snoot.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go get me a beer. Hey, you three talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. No need to fear. Jim is here. Oh fuck, run
Jim,
away.
I want your opinion on Assassin's Creed the movie.
That is the reason to fear, because Jim's here. That and Jacob.
All right. So what do you want to know, Jacob?
I didn't
Assassin's
like it.
Creed the movie.
Okay, it was an okay movie, but the second one was more of a what the fuck.
What do you mean second one? They haven't made a second Assassin's Creed movie yet.
Yeah.
No,
They haven't made a second one.
There's two of them. Yes.
No, there aren't.
No, they're not.
We should know.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed and huge
Yeah.
fan of Far Cry.
That's just because you're a fucking weirdo.
I also like you, Trina Far Cry.
That was a decent movie. But the 28 weeks later was weird.
Do
Yeah.
you even know what we're talking about anymore?
Hey, guys, look at this. It's
Hold on, plugging on my
Kick-Ass
phone.
2. It's $10 on DVD.
We're not talking about Kick-Ass 2. We're talking about Assassin's Creed the movie.
Oh,
You are getting so off track.
no, dude, you held up Kick-Ass when you said you want your
I
opinion.
did.
So I'm like, okay, that was an okay movie, but but the second one had a lot of what the fuck. And you're like, there is no second one. We should know. I'm like, there is a Kick-Ass 2. Now,
So we're talking about Assassin's Creed.
see that I didn't know that because when I got back, I'm like, Jim, I want your opinion. I'm like, okay, what is it? And you held up a fucking DVD case that said Kick-Ass. So I didn't say anything Assassin's Creed.
I want your opinion on Assassin's Creed the movie. Well, we're sorry. We thought you heard Assassin's
I don't know. Now with Assassin's Creed, the only thing I honestly about it is that saved it for me is they actually chose a right actor for the lead role. What's his name? Magneto. Can you remember the actor's name? He actually did a pretty decent job, even though how they used the machine is a little different than the games. And I was like, okay, I can get used to this. But when they started making it where it projected like in the mist for everybody else to see, I'm like, all right, you lost me. This is stupid.
Yeah, no. I wish they would have used
See, the
the actual
machine is the only
goddamn
thing I
animus.
dislike about it, but everything else is good.
Yeah, it was actually pretty decent. Now my question
No.
is this: how much of it is actually gonna be canon?
That's the issue with that movie is it's canon but not canon.
Okay, see, the
It's
reason why I
it's like GT. It's like Dragon Ball GT.
Okay.
It's canon, but it's not canon.
okay, because the reason why I asked is because
Oh wait,
I seen the
GT's
movie.
canon only because of multiverse. They brought in the multiverse and made GT canon.
Nope.
Even the
They will never be
developers
canon.
of GT and Dragon Ball Z.
Unfortunately,
with it.
everybody's using that these days. Like where in order to make something else canon, and where but people are like it's not gonna fit into the storyline anywhere, make it in the multiverse. Then you can make anything canon. I hate when they do that.
Another thing is when they did this, every movie became canon. That was in Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon
Yep.
Ball GT.
And a lot of people are actually doing that for multiple movies where it turns out like multiple shows are actually canon because it's multiverse. For instance, you know Rick and Morty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you seen the other one, the Disney show? Oh, what's it called?
Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls.
I loved Gravity Falls. I
Do
was
you-
watching it.
Yeah,
Do
they
Do you know that that's actually in the same universe as Rick and Morty? It's
Yes,
actually
I
one,
did.
It's one of the dimensions you can visit.
What's his
but,
name?
yeah, there's a reference in there.
There's a reference when Stan brother when it shows him being sucked into the portal, whatever, for the first time. His pocket clip with the pens and everything, and his mug when
Yeah,
sucked into the portal.
And a mug.
That came
Yeah.
out of one of the portals that Rick shut open.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay, that's pretty interesting. Those
Yep.
two weird ass shows actually are in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
But because of stupid multiverse bullshit. They're doing the same
Oh,
thing.
and the creators actually know each other.
That's true. And they did the same thing with, believe it or not, I'm going back to this topic. They did the same thing with Power Rangers. Because
No.
Yep, they actually
They did. I've seen
They
the
did.
movie.
What it is, well, it's also they made a whole 2 seasons of it based on that. Because
I did not know that.
it's called Megaforce. Look it up. It's Power Rangers Megaforce, and how
Yep.
Oh.
yeah, and how it goes is they get their morpher, and then as they're fighting bad guys, if they need a different kind of power, they can take these little keys that look like different Power Rangers. Like they had the Turbo, Space, Mystic Force, all these, and they put that key into their morpher, and they turn into that Power Ranger.
Yeah, and then they also had Super Mega Force at the end.
Super Mega Force, where they had all the Zords that combined. They had every single Power Ranger costume, ability, everything, and they even did a Mega episode where
No.
Yeah,
the
they brought in all the original Power Rangers,
Yep.
starting from the beginning from Mighty
Yep,
Morphin
they even had
all
Tommy.
the way till they even had Jason David Frank.
Yep, reviving his green Power Ranger outfit. So they
Look it up
actually,
on Netflix. It's the final battle, the Super Mega Force final battle.
yeah, the legendary battle.
Yeah, legendary battle.
And they ask, how do you what's going on here? How does this work? Oh, this is all thanks to the multiverse, other dimension with other Power Rangers. So basically, all these seasons that we're seeing of all these Power Rangers for the last 20 years are actually happening at the exact same time as the other one.
Mhm.
It's just in another dimension.
God, I can't believe they pulled that.
Yep, and that did it for like it was like that for
we just destroyed Jacob's brain.
well, yeah.
No, I loved the Power Rangers when I was a kid.
Oh,
I grew up on fucking Power Rangers.
oh yeah.
We
still watch
know you liked Barney too, but that's irrelevant.
Oh
You-
hell no.
They're bringing that back and redoing it.
I know.
This time
I
Barney's actually
say
they're supposed to make Barney a little more realistic. I don't know. I heard about it. I'm like, this is gonna be stupid, but yeah, it actually made it where everybody crossed over, and it ran for like what 3 seasons, I think, that way.
Something like that.
And then the Saban actually lost my interest when he made Ninja Storm or Ninja Steel. The second to recent one, I thought it was so stupid because I had the Zord. The Zord makes no flipping sense to me. Okay, because you know how on Power Rangers, all the Zords actually tie in with the theme of the Power Rangers. Like the original Power Rangers had dinosaurs. Okay, same thing with Dino Thunder. It was all dinosaurs. Turbo had cars. Lightspeed Rescue had rescue vehicles like ambulances and police cars and stuff. Then you get to Ninja Steel. You got samurais, but this is the Zord.
Can't see it.
Can't see
There
it
you
now.
go.
I can.
How? I'm looking right at it.
Now
Now
we
we're
can see
looking
it.
at the. Now we're looking at the Zord's bars.
Okay. So
And now he's breaking it.
he's falling apart. So what do you see of me right now? Do you see my face, my shoulders, my background?
I see
No,
half-
we see half
you.
your
We
face.
see we see like from here over.
But on my screen, I'm full.
Well, we have 4 people in the call, so it makes it a little bit different.
Okay, so do me a favor. Okay, I'm going to move so I know where I'm supposed to be aligned.
Do that. We just did again.
Is it this
Wait,
way
don't.
better?
There you go.
Move.
Better?
Now we see only half of you again.
Move over a little bit. There you. Nope. A little too far. Right there.
Right down. Right down. Yeah, too much.
We see most of you. Just a little like missing part, like right here.
Yeah, you're missing your eel.
There you go. There you
Wait.
go.
Wait.
Okay, people at home. Case in point, look at my screen. I don't see this shit. In mine, I literally, I see my fucking sword there. I see my Megazords over here. I see my sword there. Whatever. Fuck off. All right,
Okay.
there. Okay. Stop falling apart. So, this is supposed to pertain to ninjas, okay?
We only
So-
see the Now we see half.
there you go.
Now
Okay.
we see the body, just
So-
not the arms.
Tell you, well, look, one arm is a fucking dragon that does not even transform. The other arm is actually a set of wheels that attach to the stupid body as a cart, which makes no sense. Then you have a robot dude, and then the feet
Yep.
are a goddamn train.
Yep.
Sorry.
Um,
How does this make
Um,
sense?
um, um,
I'll take the sword. I'll take the sword up. Okay. Can you see that? That's the dragon. It is the left arm. All you do is just pop it off, and there's your fucking arm. Nothing else. Robo Dude, who does not even
Yep.
transform,
Yep.
actually makes this weird little cart thingy. That's all it is. And then, of course, a really oddball bullet train.
you know what? I'm gonna do it. What's your favorite? What do you think about the live-action Transformer movie?
Which one?
I was against it when it first came out because I was really pissed off that they made Bumblebee a goddamn Camaro. But
What's wrong with that?
well, he's called Bumblebee because he was a fucking bug. He's the worst looking bug for the longest time. Hence,
Yes, he was.
Bumblebee. So, but as the movies went on, the car grew onto me because it had more with how Bumblebee's presence is now. Like being a sports car or muscle car actually worked pretty decently. But I actually enjoyed the Bumblebee movie they made where he actually was a bug. I did enjoy that one.
I didn't like the plot.
Didn't they have Bumblebee at one time? Didn't they have him as a Mustang for like a little bit?
For an hour, yes. In time, but in the movie it was like 20 minutes.
No, he was never Mustang. He in the first movie, he was a 1988 Camaro that turned into the 2000 and something Camaro later on. And that's
We're
when
talking about the first movie, though. We're talking about like the latest, not the latest movie, but the one before that.
are you talking about live action or animated?
Live
Live
action.
action. Yeah, I remember that now. He was a Camaro, but it was an older model, probably early to late 80s.
Yeah, and that he bought from that Sam, what's his name's character?
Sam's dad bought it for him for cheap price.
Yeah, for his birthday. But see, here's where
Muppet on that one.
I lost it is when they casted Shia LaBeouf to play his character. I was so happy when they brought in Mark Wahlberg and not fucking stupid ass Shia LaBeouf. I was done with it.
See, I actually liked every movie except the Bumblebee movie because of don't beat me up or anything. It didn't make sense with the time with the other movies.
I apologize, Jacob. I didn't hear anything you said, dude. I'm sorry.
I think that it was a good movie. Just didn't make sense with the timeline with other movies. That's all.
Which one?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Okay, what was going on with Bumblebee? The reason why they made it, honestly, is not really to be canon. It's to fix and address all the issues people had with the character Bumblebee from the first three Power Rangers, really, Transformer movies. Because in the movies, the first movie, they never explained how come he lost his voice. Because in the cartoon and comics, Bumblebee always talked. He never lost his voice. He always talked. Am I off the screen again, guys? Am I doing the half face thing again?
Yep.
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it this way for you guys every time we recorded before?
Mm-mm. Well, I might have. I didn't realize
Why
it.
did you say
It's
something
50
then?
50.
Why didn't you say? I could have been. I would have been nice. I would have moved
Today,
over for you guys.
Junior.
No. Nope. Oh, the lid's broke, guys. I can't get it. Go back down. The lid's broke.
Wait,
No.
wait. Ready?
Oh, is that how small your pecker is? I'm so sorry, Corey.
No. That's
it-
about how
is it-
small
is-
yours is, maybe. But
I told you not to share that online. That's between me and you, fucker. No, but no. With the Bumblebee movie is because people are like, how did he lose his voice? What the fuck's going on? And how did he
They
get
explained
there?
that in the one movie where Optimus Prime went rogue for a little bit.
That's the last movie. No, they did not explain it. They just said it in battle. That's all they said. In the movie, the Bumblebee movie, I do believe it's Starscream, I think it is, actually stabs him in his throat in his voice box, breaking it. As he was trying to warn John Cena's character, hey, I'm a good guy, this is a bad guy, you might want to duck, you know? And so that's actually how they said there. And it explained why, and it actually explains why, because believe it or not, they planned for this Bumblebee movie to actually take place before the very first Transform movie they made, because it explains
the
how
problem
it
is
shows how
Optimus
Bumblebee
Prime
got
is
there
in
before
Gen 1.
Prime.
Yep.
Huh?
If you pay attention to the ending of the Bumblebee movie, Optimus Prime shows up as Gen 1 Optimus Prime.
Yep. They just did that because people actually liked it. Because see, and remember in the first movie, Bumblebee was already on Earth and was found by Shia LaBeouf before Prime, Ironhide, Ricochet, and Sideswipe crash landed in their pods on Earth. So
Yes.
people are like, how did Bumblebee get there beforehand? Well, the Bumblebee movie was supposed to explain that. It was supposed to be canon and show you what happened till the very end, which was supposed to take place before the first movie. But everybody lost it when, at the end of the movie, some fucking reason, Optimus Prime showed the fuck up.
now, what the hell does it mean by canon? What the fuck you? What is
Means
that?
it actually adds and stays with the lore. So say in for example, they have
In Star Wars Legends, that's not canon.
yeah. So for instance, say here's a good example. Dragon Ball Z, okay? They made the movie Dragon Ball Z Evolution. It had Goku, it had Bulma, all that in it. And at the end of the movie, you know, they're like, oh, we're going to the next stage, blah, 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 blah. People were like, wait a minute, no. Goku did not do this or this or this. He did this. And they're like, people, this is a different telling of Dragon Ball Z. The stuff that's in this movie doesn't mean shit. It's not canon. It doesn't change the TV show whatsoever or anything that happens in the plot line in the TVs or comics. Canon means if they tell you one thing in this movie, it's going to be true in the TV series as well. So, like, say if in the Avengers, Thor actually goes off and leaves the Avengers, and then shows up on Agents of Shield on one or two of the episodes, and say during that episode he gets stabbed, and with a rare knife that doesn't allow him to heal. Then goes back to the next movie again, the next Avengers. He's going to have that exact same wound and scar in the movie because he got it in the TV show, which means that TV show is canon to the movies. That means they appear in the same universe and can be
At the same time,
at the exact same time in the exact same place as the TV show or comics.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why we're like, this means canon and this is not canon, because they make movies like, good example, the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, which was supposed to be about Goku and how he became the Super Saiyan and all bullshit, and it flopped because they changed everything for this movie,
yes.
including like the race and ethnicity of Goku. He's actually a white, like, pre-adolescent teenager. How he meets Bulma, who turns out actually to be a Chinese woman. I'm like, wait a minute, Goku, isn't he Chinese or Japanese too? Nope, he's a white boy. You know? And then was it Master Hiroshi, wherever he was like a fucking old ass like kind of a Korean dude, I think, or something like that, wasn't it?
No lion.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then he actually literally went to his Super Saiyan monkey form at the end of the movie, and
It's not monkey form. He just went through his.
the transformation they do.
Zaro.
Yeah.
Azaro.
And people are like, why is this in the movie? What the fuck? You know?
See, it did so bad that the developers and the voice actors and the actors had to literally say we're sorry and put a sorry letter to everyone.
Oh, you know the funny thing is, I actually got a craving to watch it again just for shits and giggles to show my son Kellen, because he's actually getting into Dragon Ball Z, you know, because it's on my it's couple of my subscription pages, you know, and so I was like, well, I'll show you the live action movie they made. I can't find the fucker anywhere.
I own it. somewhere.
Jacob, please back the fuck off, dude. that was scary.
Nobody wants to see your lips, Jacob.
No, it was the Billy Goat fur right down below his lips that scared me.
My brother-in-law has a buddy of his that actually went and bought the costume. He actually bought the actual costume for.
Mage, that doesn't look right on our camera, dude.
I'm rubbing his stomach.
That did not look right from here, buddy. I swear, I promise. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I just looked over and I'm like, what the what? That is one thing I do miss moving out here, guys. I miss going to Dragon Con, which is basically the East Coast version of Comic Con. It's just as big, it's just as fun, but the costumes, man, I love the costumes. There's this one guy who actually made his, and did a really cool job because he actually built where he had Cortana actually come up. What it does is he actually went and had a piece of glass made, and it had her picture printed on that glass that then had a blue LED underneath. And then when you push a button, it lit it up, and then it started talking a pre-recorded message from the game that she said. So,
Nice.
So he actually looked like he's talking to Cortana. I thought it was pretty fucking cool. There's many people who made different costumes. Like my brother, I am so jealous of him. He actually went out and got a hold of an actual full-fledged one of the costume from Power Rangers, Zeo, that was actually used as a secondary costume. It was just in case one of the first costumes got destroyed in a stunt or something. The stunt person can actually put that costume on. He got a hold of it, and motherfucker, it actually fits and looks badass. I would love to have it for cosplay.
I would love to actually have one of the like the costumes, like especially like the red or the white ranger from the original Power Rangers movie, like the way the costumes were made on there.
See,
I would love to have one of those.
Okay, Jason, I'm gonna not Jason, Jacob. Okay, hold on, Jacob. I'm gonna share my screen real quick for you. But first, let me get. All right, do you guys see my screen now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, here is the cast from it. This is Billy, Kimberly, Trini, Zach, and Jason. And what the hell? No, thank you. Go away. Then there's the costumes.
Oh God.
And do you see what I mean? How they emphasize for the girls? Look at the guys. The guys got really cool chest piece here, but why did they do that for the chicks?
I like the chicks though.
Yeah. Now there's Rita. This is Rita Repulsive. Okay.
What?
Yep, that's
no.
Rita.
No.
Do they have Goldar? Let's see if they got Goldar. Yeah, this is where they found the power coins when they actually dug it into the rock here. Billy blew it up with dynamite, like I said, you know. This is Megazord right here, Jacob. That's the first dinosaur. It actually was the woolly mammoth. Here's actually right here. That is the woolly mammoth. 6 legs.
Just stop.
Yep. This is a saber-tooth tiger.
Stop.
No, look. That's woolly mammoth. Where's the saber-tooth tiger on this thing? This is the T-Rex. Oh, here, this is saber-tooth tiger. What the fuck? No. I don't care. I'm just showing. That's the saber-tooth tiger. And here's the pterodactyl. Oh, hey, by the way, did you know you joined the Mage? You just now joined the video chat.
No, I didn't. I was already here, asshole.
But no, now you know what I'm talking about. When Corey and I like saying that was a bullshit movie and god awful, like okay, you know how in the TV show, in every single TV show, when they go to the Megazord mode, all the Power Rangers are in one cockpit. Nope, not on this.
Yeah, they're all in the movie. In the new movie, they're all in their separate
Yeah.
Zords.
Yep. Now Jason is because the dinosaur made the chest. He was in the middle. Trini and Kimberly were on each shoulder, and then on the hips and legs was Billy and Zach, and they all sat in their paws
I have a
like with these
question. I heard
joysticks.
rumors that the Green Power Ranger was in that movie. Is that true?
Who?
The Green Ranger was in that movie.
No, they hinted to him. You know how Marvel does the end credit scenes or the mid credit scenes, but you know what? On this one, at the end of the credits, you see the same teacher in detention who's calling names to Jason and all him. He goes, Tommy Oliver, as the camera pans to an empty desk with his jacket and everything else, and it says Tommy Oliver on it, and that's all you get of it. So like, oh hey, if we actually do make another movie, the Green Ranger is going to be in it, is what it's saying basically.
So do kind of a side note here. Why does it look like Jacob has fucking makeup on?
That's what I was going to. It looks like he has eyeliner on. That's what I'm saying. It looks weird.
Looks like he's got he's got lipstick on. Looks like he's
Dude. With the light off, you look at your phone because of the blue light. It looked like you put blue eyeliner all around your eyes, like you're going out for a drag night.
No, I think I don't want to see that.
Well, to change the subject, so we want to keep
now
talking
he just
about Jacob's ugly face
now he looks like
I did.
now he just looks like he has white eyeshadow around his eyes now.
No,
No,
it
that's just
like,
me.
It looks like a
my
clown.
normal look.
Actually, no, I'm not being mean, Jacob. From this point of view, where your phone is and how the lighting is and how you get the whites right here, you look like you're trying to be Lionel from Thundercats.
It does.
Thunder.
It does.
I'm not joking. Seriously, it did. Oh, hey, I actually found something that reminded me of another movie adaptation that they made from a game to a movie, and I actually quite enjoyed it. And that's Rampage.
Oh God.
I actually have the little Rampage game where you're fighting as a monkey, lizard, and all that. But the movie, because in fact the game actually doesn't really have a plot. You literally just load a level in, and as either the gorilla, wolf, or lizard, and you destroy buildings and try not to get killed. So the movie, working with limited stuff they have, actually made a decent plot, and it was actually pretty good.
I've seen Rampage, but what didn't make sense to me is why was the crocodile showed up so late?
See, that's the thing is, in the game, people got mad because like it's nothing like the game. The game had no fucking plot. There's nothing. There's no cutscenes going, oh, this mad group scientist made this chemical and now these monsters will go on a rampage. No. You started the game, you choose your character, one of the three characters, the wolf, the ape, or it's a lizard. It wasn't a crocodile in the game, it's a lizard. And you go destroy buildings and eat people, and that's it. Try not to get killed. So they had literally make up the plot for the movie. The only thing that they could keep the same is, it's large animals destroying and eating people.
The monkey saved the thing at the end before he died.
The monkey didn't
No, he
die.
didn't die. He didn't die.
No, he faked it. See, this is the thing too is, in the game, all three of the characters are just bad guys. They're just doing rampage. They're killing things. They're killing people, breaking things. In the movie, they actually made one of them a freaking main character, a good guy. He actually fights with The Rock at the end. All to save the planet. What? Now, my question is this, guys. Then before we close out on this extra long episode, I want you guys to honestly think, because what we started talking these 3 episodes about before we kept being derailed, like we always do on these things, is TV or game turned into movies.
Adaptations.
Yep, adaptation. Thank you. I lost that word for a minute there. I want you guys to think of what the worst one you hated is, and what's the best one you liked. And we'll each share, and then we'll call it episode. We'll call it after that.
The Assassin's Creed movie.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'll say I've got one. I've got one for you. Where they took the original series Power Rangers and made it into a fucking video game.
Oh, what?
He's talking about the opposite. Instead of taking a TV show or a game and making it into a movie, They actually did that. Actually, what they did is they took the actual first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and made it a game on the Super Nintendo, and it actually followed the exact same plot line as the show did.
But it was so stupid.
Yep, it was gaudy. I mean, Megazord fights, all it was just stupid. They tried though. So, do you have one you liked then?
There was actually one that I did like, which was it was actually not a TV show, but it was a movie, and then got turned into a video game. Batman Returns.
That was
That was actually
awesome.
no Batman Returns, okay, which is what the third installment of the Batman franchise, I think originally. Yeah, second. Okay, with Michael Keaton. Yeah, you're right. Second. That actually was not based off a video game. That actually was just a movie they made for a sequel for the first one, because first one actually did so well with Michael Keaton as Batman and everything, and the Batmobile was beautiful, you know.
Yeah, Val Kilmer was the Batman in Batman Returns.
No, that was Batman Forever.
No, that's Batman Returns too, I believe.
Nope, look it up. Val Kilmer is Batman Forever. Batman and Robin
Hang
was
on,
with
I
George
got-
Clooney, and then you
I
got
got it.
Michael Keaton, who did the first two.
See, what-
And
Yeah, Michael Keaton. You're right. Okay.
yeah, Michael Keaton did the first two. Val Kilmer did the Batman Forever, which pissed me off because the Batmobile was stupid in that fucker, neon lights and everything. And then Batman and Robin stars George Clooney and Chris O'Neill or O'Donnell. I can't remember his last name.
O'Donnell.
Yeah, as
O'Donnell.
I actually
Robin.
like Batman and Robin, but people keep telling me it's one of the worst Batmans ever.
The reason why is because
I liked it.
No, the reason why people love to hate on it is because George Clooney was an awesome Bruce Wayne, but just
He was.
shitty as fuck Batman. And the reason why they hated Batman and Robin is because by this time because remember Batman, the original Batman was a dark series. Remember, it's always dark and gloomy in Gotham. There's never any daylight. You know, it's just dark and gloomy all the time. So much going on. But by the time they made Batman and Robin, it was just campy and hokey and like all about neon lights and high hues and shit. Like that, and I don't know why, but everybody points this out. They put nipples on the Batman suit.
Yep. I remember that.
There's a whole controversy over that damn thing. But
I don't remember that.
yeah, look it up. It's a big thing. People make fun of it all the time because it's one of the first Batman suits they decided to put that nipples on it for some reason. And I honestly, in that movie, I think it's because they try to cram too much into a movie. Like literally, instead of having one bad guy, you had three fucking bad guys. You had Bane, you had Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy. And then what they did is they got big name stars for all the fucking roles. They are re-releasing Justice League, but
Yes.
it is the Ben Snyder version, okay? Because if you guys don't know, what happened is Justice League was actually directed by Ben Snyder, and is actually a really dark and movie, and actually had really good plots. But he actually had a family emergency with the deaths in the family, so he couldn't finish the movie. So the director of Avengers stepped in to finish it, and he's like, "Oh no, this don't do. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change this, and everything, and put it out there." Well, it bombed. A lot of people didn't like it. Like you said, you loved it, Jacob. I liked it. You said you liked it too, but people kept. But then there's all this hype about. Wait a minute. What about this? Snyder version that we heard about. That's 4 hours long. They say it's 4 hours long, and it's got the original content. It's really good.
No, Dead Space is supposed to get a movie too. Like Dead Space and War is supposed to get a movie.
Dead Space will be good. The reason why is because the game's is a horror based on a horror game. They can actually take it and run and make it really good. Jacob, you're getting a little staticky, so I'm just gonna say let's cut this episode here because it's getting kind of hard to hear you. So, Jacob.
Yeah, my phone's at 3%.
Yeah. Okay. So since Jacob did the last closing out, Corey, you want to do this one?
Sure. Well, all right, guys. We do appreciate you joining the channel today. If you like what you hear, if you got any ideas for what we can do for our next topic, go ahead and leave it down in the comments down below. Also, hit that subscribe and hit that bell button. You know, that way you can get the notifications for when we actually upload a new video.
Breathe, Corey.
And
Breathe.
With that being said, guys, welcome to the family.